Pisces, welcome. Welcome back. If you're returning, this is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. This is your weekly read, and this is for Pisces placement, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It's a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you, but hopefully there'll be something of value for each of you to take into your week nonetheless. We're working with the Bad Girl Tarot this week. Great deck. And we're working with the question of crossroads. So where in your life are you at a crossroads? There's an issue that needs to make some progress. You need to make a decision on, and we're going to look at that. We're going to look at where is that crossroads for you, and then we're going to look at a couple of the options forward from there. There's never just two choices, of course, but here we'll look at two of them, and we'll get some guidance from Spirit on where to go. Like how is it going to play out, which way you go? What are the values, benefits of picking one over the other, that sort of thing. So let's see. First card out will be the issue that we're looking at, where you're at the crossroads. Second and third cards will be your options, and then we'll go from there. Spirit for Pisces. Spirit for Pisces, what is the issue that we are looking at here today? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles is having a new goal, having a desire, something that you want. But it's fresh energy, and it's trying to figure out how you're going to get there from here. Making your plan, gathering your resources, figuring out what to do to get where you want to go. It can also be messaging coming into you, giving you an indication of how to get to that goal. But it's in reverse here for you as your crossroad point, which makes me feel perhaps that there's something you don't know what you want. You don't know what that one thing is that you want, that you want to go after. So let's take a look at some options here. Next two cards will be your options, Pisces. Spirit, can we have the first option, please? First option for Pisces with this Page of Pentacles in reverse. Fool in reverse. It's a fun Fool card in this deck. The Fool is this fresh energy, taking a leap of faith, new beginnings. That option, first option, don't take the leap of faith. Don't blindly walk into things trusting that it's going to be all right. Don't step into that space of childlike wonder and visioning new possibilities. Resisting that somehow, resisting that call to take the leap of faith. Second here, the Chariot. This is definitive action, movement after delay, feeling that you are harnessing your light and your shadow, and you're making them work together to take you where you want to go. You are directing the point of the compass that you're headed toward. You are directing the speed at which you move. So in one case, we have the option of taking up a very active approach to figuring out what it is you desire. And on the other hand, we have someone who is holding back from deciding what it is exactly that they want, who's not ready to make that choice yet as to what it is that they are willing to commit themselves to. Knight of Pentacles in reverse here. It's like you're waiting for information about an opportunity. You're ready to move because you haven't gotten this information. That's a little different than I would normally see it, but I think this information is moving so slowly that you're ready to just take off because you're tired of waiting for the information, is what I'm seeing there. Let's see what else we got for you. for the Fool card. 5 of Pentacles. You're not willing to take that leap of faith on this side over here, to take a leap of faith and try to figure out what you want, because you feel kind of cut off from resources. You feel left out. You feel like everyone else is living in color and you're living in black and white. This could be a brain chemistry issue to some extent. Not wanting to commit. It could be a feeling that when you've committed to wanting something in the past, it hasn't worked out. And so you really just don't want to go there anymore. You don't want to feel the full spectrum of emotional experience because it was too painful from the past. Let's see, any further clarifications on the Fool in reverse? King of Cups, 4 of Wands. You really want to master your emotions. You want to feel like you're in control of your emotions and that they're not running the show. And it's really hard for you to control your emotions. So that feels a little unattainable. But you feel like that's the answer. You feel that if you could somehow be this King of Cups energy, be, not give up on feeling emotion, but to somehow be calm in the center of emotional storms, to let them wash over you like weather, like waves, but not affect you so deeply, not throw you up and down like on a roller coaster. Just be with the emotion and respond in a level-headed way that would be better. You want this sort of feeling that you can share your passions with others, that you can communicate and that you can connect. But you're a little bit hesitant to go in that direction, it seems. What about this other side? Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, please. If the Queen of Wands in reverse, you're not really willing to commit to wanting something deeply. And so this option here is that you take action and that you move forward, but you haven't gotten some information you were waiting on and you're ready to just move forward anyway. However, your heart's not really in that, or you're not deeply passionate about that course of action. I can see her. There is possibility here. There's room for some growth. There is potential. And the Queen of Wands is a very passionate energy, a little unpredictable, kind of deeply moved by experience and very much ready to fight for what she believes in. And it's in reverse here, which tells me you're just really you're not deeply committed to anything. It's not sparking you. And it might be because you're taking the action before you get the information you need. 9 of Swords in reverse. Doing this makes you feel a little less anxious, though. And the 7 of Wands in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. This doesn't feel like the most rational approach to you. And again, you don't feel the passion and you don't feel the need to defend this choice. This is sort of like, well, I didn't get the information I was looking for, so I'm just going to move on. But it's so lackluster. Like, yes, you're not feeling the anxiety of waiting any longer because you're moving forward, but you're not feeling passionate. You're not feeling like it's something that is really worth defending. You're not feeling that it's the right and just outcome. It's not really setting well with you. What about on the other side? On the other side, where you really want to be able to control your emotions, you're feeling a little bit left out, so you're not really ready to take a leap of faith. None of this is really looking terribly positive, Pisces. I think it all has to do with starting from this point, like not being able to decide what you want. It's because you're changing. part of who you have defined yourself as is not fitting well anymore. I'm sorry, didn't realize you couldn't see all of those cards here. Part of how you define yourself doesn't work anymore. It's not who you are anymore. And because of that, it's hard to decide where you want to go from here. It's hard to decide what you want. On the one hand, you take some action, but then you feel like everything's kind of dull and gray. You're not really feeling very passionate or very attached to anything. You're not feeling like this is really the right choice intellectually. Or over here, you're afraid to take a leap of faith because you feel kind of left out and colorless, but you're also afraid to really color that picture in. You're afraid to feel fully. You want to be able to control your emotions, and you feel like that's the answer. If you could somehow not be so emotional, then you could have these connections. Give me a little bit more on that side, Spirit. Anything further on that side? Any further guidance on that side? Queen of Cups. Interesting. King and the Queen over there. You feel like if you could value yourself more, then you could get control of your emotions, and that would be a better place to be. But would it? I don't know. Let's see. Any further guidance on this spread for Pisces before we wrap? Further guidance? Wheel of Fortune. It seems like there are some things that are really deeply affecting the outcome for you here that you don't have any knowledge of presently, that aren't in your control. It's a fantastic Wheel of Fortune card, by the way. Wheel of Fortune is telling me that life is moving right now, and that there are factors, variables outside of you, and that it's really kind of okay that you don't know what you want. Part of you is changing now, and you're defining yourself differently. And this may be sort of a false need to make a choice right now. This may be exactly where you need to be. Knowing that you want a passion, knowing that you want a new goal, but not yet clear on what it is. Because the Wheel of Fortune coming in here is telling me that there are some variables you aren't aware of, that you will become aware of, and that maybe neither of these is the best choice for you right now. So I think I'll leave it there, Pisces. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I hope you have a great week. I hope to see you back here next time. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Thanks again. Blessings.